one. I thought I did, but
big dumb idiot. Now we're back. Thought we were back like 10 seconds ago, but we were not. Jack failed to hit the button.
Yeah, well, what are you gonna do?
Sitting here, let my phone charge.
I had to go buy a new charger today because I left my other one in Boston. Disaster.
They're going to say your charger stopped working. The charger stopped working thing is a real like epidemic we all have.
Mine were well. That happened to me a few weeks ago. Then I bought a new one, but the new one I left last night. Just
Ugh.
Disaster.
I was trying to charge my phone last night. It wasn't working.
Yeah, disaster.
Matt says, "What's up, guys? Just betting Celtics."
Betting Celtics money line for the rest of the season. Sports betting legal in Maine now. Love to see it. John saying, "Welcome to Pee Town, Electric." Jared's in
great
here.
Start. Can't be on here for more than a minute. I guess that's the cutoff.
Finish your sentence. I had to finish your sentence for you.
What did you think I was going to say?
Nothing. You were reading Matt's comment and it just stopped. I had to finish reading the comment for you.
Yeah.
Hello. Oh, you know what? Yeah. Oh, never mind. I have a bone to pick with chat, but I'll wait till the people come in a little bit more.
You're gonna let them trickle in. I'm probably gonna sit like this for a while. My body's tired today.
That's fine. Yeah, I have a couple bones.
I wish I had a bone. Soft right now.
You got to chill out. You're too happy today.
I'm too happy today.
Yeah.
This is what happens when I eat junk food all day. I'm like, wow, it's really nice to be alive instead of being miserable. Maybe you're right.
Thanks, Jared. Easy. Whoa, Kyle.
Let's all calm down a minute.
Let's chill out there.
I don't know what we can trust.
Barbecue chicken nest, and I hope so. This tonight's game. No, in-season tournament starts next week for the Celtics. Next Friday.
It will be against the Nets though, so that does make sense for the confusion.
Yeah, bone to pickle. Rat list make
more like chat list. Yeah,
today it is. I wish Ben Simmons was playing. Ben Simmons has actually been pretty good for them this year. You know,
he's been okay. Yeah, fantasy basketball will tell you that. Good.
You're such a loser.
You're such a good pick. Ben Simmons was a good pick.
I didn't say it is, but when the context is he's been playing well and he goes, yeah, his fantasy numbers look great. That's not exactly the best fucking analysis.
Well, it means he's putting up numbers.
Yeah, I don't even know if I'm winning in fantasy this week. I don't check fantasy enough.
Do you set your lineups?
I set it out like a week in advance, so I don't have to pay attention for a while.
That's a good idea.
I am in our league. I am killing someone whose team name is You Don't Know Ball, which is just so fucking ironic.
Oh, no.
I don't know who that is. Who is that? Steve. Tough look for Steve. I'm up 250 points. Yikes.
You are?
And yeah.
Oh.
And then in the other league, yeah, I'm up 230 points in the other league too.
Let us know, Jack. Let us know.
Can't lie. Kind of dominant.
I want to shout out to people on Facebook. Our page has grown quite a bit lately.
Oh, really? I didn't know.
We had a little bit of growth on Facebook. Hey, people are coming in.
I never pay attention to Facebook. I'm so sorry, Facebook people.
It's okay.
Ratless Jeff Goodman for saying Brown was the fourth best Celtic.
What do we think of this?
Hold up. I need to pull something up.
Okay. I'm not sure where anyone on the Celtics ranks except for Jayson Tatum. I think that's the only one you can be like clear number one. That's the best guy. Is there really a clear second best? I feel like maybe Porzingis is the second best.
Oh. If I speak, I am in big trouble. In big trouble.
You can't speak.
I prefer not to speak. I prefer not to speak right now.
So McFug, wonder what the point is of this Nets team. They don't have a star to push them into playoff contention, but also don't own any of their picks. What do the Nets even do? What the hell is the point of them? I think
they're like I think they're a better placed Raptors, if that makes sense. They are the Raptors in the sense that they're middle of the pack, but they do have a path forward in the sense that they have the assets to trade for a star. They have, if you put a star in their team, they'd probably have the best supporting cast in the league. Realistically, like they're perfectly built to accept a superstar and have him be great on that team.
Cap room, right?
They don't have cap room, no, but they have like they have contracts to like move to get a star. They have enough pieces around up and down the roster. And just because they don't have their own picks doesn't mean they don't have picks. They do have picks.
They have all those Phoenix picks. But
and
to Stomach Bug's point, there's no reason for them to be bad on purpose.
Yeah, correct. But they do have, all their picks belong to the Rockets. However, they do have Suns pick in 2025. They have, oh God, a lot of swapping happened with that Rockets pick. But they do have picks forward. They have Sixers picks in the moving forward at some point as well. So obviously the Suns picks. They have Mavericks picks in the future that could be valuable by then. So like, it's not like they're void of assets, but there's that. Hello, Philip. Hello, everybody. Hello.
Welcome in.
All right, there's enough of you in here. I'm Morales.
Chat list.
Yeah.
You should have saved this for the video, the pod tonight.
I don't care.
Maybe you do it twice.
Yeah, I'll do it on the show again. It's probably not any of you guys in the pregame. Use your critical listening skills before you comment on the video. I had to put up a whole like pinned comment explaining ourselves because the chat was just like, oh, they said trade Pritchard. No, we didn't. We put his picture on the screen because he was in the trade finder. We said don't trade him.
Yeah.
Right. And also people like, you can't combine TPE. We didn't say you can combine a TPE. We said trade for somebody with the TPE, wait the 2 months recently trade restriction, and then trade the player, which is legal. And also some dude, this again, none of you guys, some dude comments on the video today. Maybe the dumbest comment I've ever seen in my entire life. Copyrighted material, really?
Oh, this was
nothing like
comment.
Screaming from the rooftops. We're not sanctioned by the Boston Celtics. Sorry, but you were better off without the video since I wondered whether you were or not until I saw your oppressive watermark. Goodbye. Who the fuck is sanctioned by this? Who are you? Get the fuck. This might be the first ban. That was genuinely the most brain dead comment I've ever seen in my life. There's one podcast sanctioned by the Celtics. Find it. And then none of the other ones are.
Well, also know that used to be our podcast. Like that was the name of our podcast.
Yeah. I mean, that was also to say like, oh, I thought you were, and then goodbye. Shut the fuck. No one asked you. You don't have to announce your displeasure. Like, and then Kenny came in with like, calm down, dude. I was like, exactly.
Yeah.
Fucking moron. No, I'm not.
I'll tell you what is,
none of you guys, but
chat.
God, this is the most brain.
I want everybody to acknowledge this because Jack is somebody that is consistently told he's disgusting, stop clearing your throat, don't wipe your nose on camera, don't laugh, don't talk and laugh at the same time, quit twitching, all this stuff, and he doesn't get mad. But somebody questions his knowledge of ball, and you will feel his absolute wrath. I think he's at a point. I mean, listen, if you're going to watch the videos, just pay attention. Like, don't try and like be like, you guys are stupid. We are dumb,
true, Kyle.
But we're not dumb in that way.
Landon, I swear to God, I'll throw out the ban. Walking in with pizza to a house on fire. Yeah.
It's the Donald
community.
Glover on community.
Ignore them, and I'm not gonna ignore them.
I'm one of them.
I'm just gonna
call my contribution to the show. Is just coming on here and complaining.
Yeah. It would bother me if it was like one of y'all, like one of the regulars, but when it's just randoms, I can just, I can respond to the comments freely without worrying about losing a loyal viewer because I don't want that viewer anyways. I like to like the viewers, and I don't like that one. So, oh wait, what? Just gonna snap and wake up. Oh well, perhaps.
See, Jack just muted his mic because someone told him not to cough anymore.
The thing is, I usually mute my mic when I cough. It's just like the little ones like that that people get mad at, that I'm just like in the flow of my conversation. Like I'll be talking, I'll be like, sorry. And then I'll keep going. But like the big coughs, like when I like I mute myself for that and they don't care. And then people are like, I hate looking at it. Don't fucking watch then. Get the fuck out of here. Like, fuck off. I didn't beg you to watch. Leave. Like,
the funny thing is I've had like shit in my throat for 3 years now.
Chilling anymore.
Since like COVID.
Yeah.
And I never have to clear my throat on camera. This is fantastic. I just love people giving you a hard time for no reason. Meanwhile, I'm like I'm sick and it actually is affecting my presentation on camera and on the pod. Then everyone's like prayers. Literally at the top comment was like praying for Sam at this tough time. Shout out to that guy. Dude. He was the best.
Earpiece shit. Since I might forget on the pod, I was gonna save it for the pod, but I don't want to forget. So you mentioned that the comments like to call me fat, which is just a great.
That was actually something I did not say.
No, you did. You said comments call him fat, complain about his coughing, all this stuff. It was lumped in. Maybe you didn't, but that was.
I don't
think
else. I said fat.
But I was out last night with my friend Danny, OG friend of the pod, and some dude comes up to us, and thank you, John. I love you too. Some dude comes up to us and is like, he asks us questions that I won't repeat on the podcast, but I will. I'll tell you later.
Okay. Great.
And he goes, we're talking about getting into somewhere, like doing something. He's like, we're all skinny guys. And so, yeah, fuck you, Chad. That's what I fucking thought. That's dude at the club said it.
Fine.
Megan, the game starts at 8 p.m. tonight. It's a little bit late. Later, weird start time. So it hasn't started yet. This is a pregame show. Francisco, why are people so down on Brooklyn? People don't remember that a worse Brooklyn team beat the crap out of the Celtics last year. They're not bad. They're just like, they're uninspiring is the word. Like they're like
unhealthy.
They're just kind of, yeah. Well,
today they're unhealthy. They don't have Simmons, Cam Thomas, Cam Johnson is also out, if I'm not mistaken. Like they have a couple
Cam Johnson out. Cam Johnson out, Ben Simmons out, Nick Claxton out, I think.
Nick Claxton. 3 good players or 3 key players to their team. Maybe Ben Simmons and good.
Mm-hmm. Jimmy J, bold prediction 30. This is slowly becoming not bold, but 30-30-30 I don't think is going to happen. When's the last time there were 3 yeah, when was the last time there was 3:30 games? Was it that Nets team maybe?
I don't know, but I can't wait till it happens and you're going to see the stat Celtics never lost. Ever. When they have 30-30-30 undefeated, and you'll see it every time. They'll love to tweet that out.
Okay, it's happened a lot of times. I was trying to see if like people had put up 30. Wow, the Heat did it in 2019.
Ooh, it's a hoss of a team.
It was, Jimmy, Duncan, Robinson, and Bam Adebayo. The Clippers did it in 2020. Who had 30? Sam, name the 3 players.
The 2 stars and
Paul George, Lou Will, Montrezl Harrell all had 30.
Montrezl Harrell, who hit a half-court heave against the Celtics at the beginning of this season or the 2022, the one where they went to the finals. I don't remember. It was a game they lost by 3. I'm
sorry. I just got to say that shout out the 2010 Rockets because Kevin Martin, Aaron Brooks, and Luis Scola putting up 30 in the same game is nuts. That's crazy. 28 and it's alive. Jesus. Technically. It's not even a cough. It's clearing your throat. I do not speak. Will you stream the game? We will not be streaming the game tonight. Sorry. Just pregame show for y'all. Hopefully we can get back on playback soon, but we'll see. Derrick White is out for personal reasons. I believe his wife is having a kid.
Yeah.
I think
kind of rude. I mean, they just had 2 days off. They just had a long break. You tell me you couldn't have got this over with? I mean, my goodness.
I'm going to ban you.
Philip, did Memphis lose again today?
Who?
They have a back-to-back and they lost today? Memphis?
No.
No, he said they're 0-7 at the bottom.
No, they're 0-6. They're 0-6.
Okay.
They're 0-6. They're 0-6. They're 0-6. They're 0-6. Still bad. Still tough look for the Grizzlies. They're getting to the point where it's like this might be play-in now, like is the ceiling. Like they're slowly, because with how good the West is, it's gonna be tough.
The West is good. Ja's still suspended. Steven Adams is hurt. Brandon Clark is hurt. They just have so many different problems unfortunate events that have happened to them to get them in this 0-6 start that it's like maybe tank. If they have a poor season, they get a good pick. That could help. I mean, listen, I've heard that this draft is nothing too special, but if they are able to get a high pick, that could help them be good for years
Yeah.
and years with Desmond Bane, Jaren Jackson Jr., and then you get a good player on a cheap contract with a new CBA. That could be so helpful.
I agree. Phil saying I saw stats saying White's played every game. So yeah, he's only missed 2 games, including playoffs, and it's both just been the birth of
Respect.
That's
respect. The kind of dedication the Celtics, clamor for.
Derrick White. Agree.
We had comments earlier in the chat asking who would start in replacement of White. Will it be Al Horford? Will it be Sam Hauser? Somebody said O'Shea Brissett. It is Al Horford and the fellas, the regular starters.
Yes, sir. RJ asked us this question on Twitter. What's more surprising to folks, Memphis 0-5, 0-6 now, or Phoenix 2-4? I think Memphis, just because, I know they're both dealing with injuries, but 2-4 and 0-6 is such a big difference. Not one win, especially the way they lost the other night, up by 6 with 2 minutes left, and you lose in overtime to the Trailblazers.
Yeah, in season tournament when it's really important.
Yeah, that's an unacceptable loss. That's bad. That's bad. Well, Jock comes back, they can get 6 or 5 seed. Not if they start 0-10. If they start 2-10. Put it this way, the Lakers started 2-10 last year, and yeah, they made the Western Conference Finals, but they only climbed back to the play-in after starting 2-10, and they played damn well at the end of the season last year. So it's not going to be easy for Memphis. I'm not sold right now. I think it's going to be a struggle bus for them.
Well, we did our preseason predictions, and we were going through the Western Conference, and then we got to the play-in range. We started from the top down. We were like, oh man, we forgot about this team. Oh, we forgot about this team. Memphis is going to try and climb the ladder to get back in this playoff race, and they're going to be like, oh, we forgot about this team. Oh, Minnesota's actually good now? Wait, what? What are we going to do to get back in this?
What is happening?
Maybe Memphis will get all looking for players. I don't see Memphis making the playoffs. Go ahead.
I think they'll still get into the play-in. I still think they'll get it at the end of the year. I want to beat up people saying Marcus should go to the Heat. Yeah. That'd be the worst.
That would be terrible.
Mm-hmm.
But it would almost be what did we learn? But also the Celtics are really good right now, so I need to stop complaining about this. But they did him wrong. So if he went to the Heat, it'd be karma. But I don't want it to happen. Don't get me wrong.
He isn't the floor raiser. I thought it was. I mean, the Grizzlies are also just not.
He's
very
playing well.
Yeah, the Grizzlies just aren't very well constructed right now. They don't have a center, and their depth is
They got me and the boys out there.
Yeah, at times. So I don't think that's Marcus' fault. Thank you, Jeremy. I agree.
Yeah.
It's 0.5% of teams start 0-6 make the playoffs, and Memphis defense teams have been. Yeah.
What did the Lakers start last year? They had a terrible. Ugh. I can't believe that as a league we all let that one slip away, huh?
Yeah.
Celtics did their part. They beat them twice.
I think the Bulls are about to split. Alex Caruso. That's it.
Sure.
That's all I want.
Yeah. Caruso.
Or Javon Carter and Torrey Craig.
Javonte Green back with that? No. He's not because he was cut by the Warriors.
He's a free agent. Alex Caruso, Javon Carter, Torrey Craig.
What a dumpster fire that team is.
That's all I want. That's all I want.
They need to get it going. Get in some young talent. Sorry.
Mm-hmm. Any guesses who gets robbed? I think he stays put. I don't think he's going anywhere anytime soon. I think he'll be there for a while. Do you agree that Dame's look pretty bad so far? He doesn't look great.
He had a good close yesterday. When they played the Knicks, he was Dame time. Meanwhile, he had Julius Randle there on the other side, sprawling around.
I think they just need time to gel together, and I think most new teams do. And I think the reason the Celtics have sort of gelled seamlessly is because they have so many guys that it can just if one guy isn't feeling it or isn't in the flow that night, somebody else has it. But in Milwaukee, it's the Dame and Giannis show with a new head coach as well. So there's a lot of elements going on there. So they've got to figure it out. Sam,
I think. Without salary cap, I'd rather still have Peyton Pritchard. Hot take.
I haven't seen the call flopping since preseason. They've called a lot of flops since preseason. They called some in the.
I haven't seen any since opening night.
Celtics Knicks. Oh, that was opening night.
I I think
haven't
after
seen
that,
any,
like the
yeah.
league kind of got bullied into like knocking it off. It is a good idea. They just need to find a way to like monitor it or make sure it's not bullshit or something like that. I don't really know. I've seen fines given out in retrospect, like the official
Posts.
account online
Yeah.
was like Paul George flopped. Here's a fine. But besides that, I don't think I've seen anything about any more flopping tax. Only heard it talked about.
This would be terrible.
That would be
I-
horrible. They do have one of the worst defenses in the league.
27th. I also don't think the Grizzlies aren't trading smart. Like I don't think that's gonna happen.
Yeah, I don't think they've traded for him to also trade for him again.
Mm-hmm. To in-game, in-games calls get flopping fines as well. It's just summer
so.
afterwards. Bucks get smart. Nope, no thanks. PP for DeRozan. No,
Would. I like DeRozan. He's a good closer. I maybe this team does not need him though. Just back to what we talked about on today's video that was on the channel.
Levine would be a better fit on this team than DeRozan.
I agree. I think the ball stopping with DeRozan would be tough, but I like him. Like just sit him the whole game and then put him out there in the last 5 minutes. He's your closer as if this is baseball.
Well, you know what's gonna happen? The Bucks are gonna trade for Alex Caruso.
Do they have what would they give up though? Draft picks? Do they have draft picks?
Probably young players and like a bunch of seconds. I mean, unless the
They even
Celtics want to be with the first.
I feel like if they had good young players, we would be seeing them right now. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
they have
Beauchamp had a decent game yesterday against the Knicks.
I think Marjon Beauchamp's fine. I think Thanasis. No, I'm just kidding.
Thanasis. He's not even young. He's older than Giannis.
I know. I think he's fine. I think Andre Jackson out of UConn, he's there still. Or he got drafted this year. Chris Livingston, AJ Green. They have a few like okay prospects. As far as their picks, though, that's where it's like they can probably get beat out. But it just makes so much sense for them to go for for Alex Caruso. But yeah, they don't have anything to trade in terms of draft capital except a lot of seconds. And
I don't know up the creek there. Also, just circling back to that Western Conference chat that we had about the Pelicans.
Zion
5-1.
Zion playing basketball. Pelicans good.
He's not playing. He didn't play yesterday against the Pistons or the other day against the Pistons.
He's played 4 games out of
Has he? Okay.
6. Yeah. So he's playing. Yeah, and he's playing well. If he is healthy for 80% of the games, then they'll probably win a lot of those games. That's the track. That's what it is, right? Like they're pretty good. Who's putting up the points for them this year though? I'm pretty sure CJ's had a couple like monster
a big game
games
against Detroit.
Excuse me. Yeah, he's averaging 23, 6 and 6-ish. Ingram's averaging a solid amount of points. Sam, quiz. Former Celtic averaging 24 minutes per game for the Pelicans, 10 points a night. Tell me who.
Matt Ryan. He had a big game against the Pistons. He popped off.
Kind of nuts. He's averaging 24 minutes a game, which puts him 7th in their rotation. 9.8 points a game, 2.2 rebounds, 1.6 assists, 43.6% from the field, 41.2% from deep on 7 attempts a game.
I'm happy for him. I mean, I watched the highlights of that Pistons game because I was checking on my boys in blue who still suck, apparently.
He's not going to be on a 2-way for long. They're going to bring him.
Glad to see him making threes. He got to start with Ingram and Zion out, and he just looks so comfortable. So happy for him. Sean says Bucks are bad. I really was low-key rooting for the Knicks just so Milwaukee could lose. Sam truly knows basketball. Julius Randle was a bum. He looked bad. He looked bad.
I'm on the train now.
You know who hasn't been bad is Smash the Odds. So we'll give you the pregame pick of the night presented by them. You can follow Smash the Odds on Twitter at Smash Odds for daily free picks. You can pay the premium price for those premium picks. Premium payday. Tatum, over 4.5 assists tonight. He's been making an effort to get the ball around. I think that number is kind of low. It feels low, doesn't it? When you look at it, you're like, wow, only 4.5? Like, that's like the dumb gambler.
Yeah, I'm not fading.
You're not fading it?
No, I back it.
You learned your lesson?
Over, yeah. No, just I agree with this one. I stand by
bonus pick, Jrue Holiday over half block.
Yeah. I mean, you bet that every game, you'll probably make some money.
That's the new Grant. That's the new Grant threes. Remember back in the day, we'd be like Grant over 1.5 threes.
Well, the problem is for them, he's probably going to average around like 1.2, 1.3. And so you can never truly put the line at 1.5, right? For a guard.
No.
So they could take it down like they did with Sam Hauser for a while, but
Birkin says Bucks are legit wash.
Look at Birkin's next comment though. Like
Philly, what are they? 3-1, 4-1? They just beat Phoenix today. Phoenix sucks. I know
Phoenix today?
I think they beat
2-4? No, not today. This Phoenix played the Sun. Oh wow, it was today. Wait, what?
Yeah,
that's
they played
like
it like
3
one.
games. That's like 3 games in 4 nights for the Suns. What the hell?
Getting bullied, and they already have injuries piling up. I love how like it was a huge deal that Bradley Beal was joining their team, and he just hasn't played yet.
Yeah,
just hasn't made his debut.
Lost to the Spurs twice. I mean, respect though. Wemby's. He's
mad respect.
Thanks for getting us ready for game. What has Sam been drinking? Bottle looks huge. It's stupid fucking seltzer. Dog shit. Pellegrino. Nasty. I hate
rich
court.
boy.
Not looking forward to the Celtics. Preaching.
W take.
Yeah.
Nobody asked for that. And then I had some asshole in the replies being like, actually, they ask season ticket holders if they would like to see this. So somebody asked for it. And I was like, okay,
don't care. Well, then fuck that guy. Who do you think's winning the in-season? Just throw which team's winning, Sam? I don't care. Just throw
the
it
in-season tournament.
Yeah, who's winning?
Do you want my honest pick? It's the Celtics, and it's not a bias thing. It's the group isn't very good. And then, I mean, you've seen the Celtics. We've all seen them. Absolute unit of a team. They should be able to win knockout games.
I think the Grizzlies. No, I'm just kidding. I think who do I think is winning it? I think the Celtics genuinely, like you said, I think they do have a good shot.
Yeah, I'm not bullshit.
I'm going with the Kings, though. I think the Kings win the in-season tournament. You want to know why? Because it's the exact stupid shit that they would care about.
Yeah. They haven't played their first game yet, I don't think.
No, I don't think so. I don't think so. But they need a trophy of some sort, so might as well take this.
Just in response to Ray's comment about these courts, I'll say it one more time. The NBA's reasoning for putting these stupid paint jobs on all the courts was that they want every fan to immediately know they're watching a special game, to which I say they're telling everyone the NBA fans are the dumbest of the dumb, as if the NBA Cup alone would not do enough to specify. And I think the NBA Cup by itself would be awesome. It would be such a cool feature on the court. Everybody liked when the finals trophy was on there. Why not do this?
Yeah. What does the team win? Money. I think they just win money, right?
I think the players all get like less. They get like a 6-figure prize.
I think it's like $500K. Yeah. Which is like, sure. I mean, that matters for the minimum guys more than anything else. But like that's a good chunk of change for the
chat.
Fellas.
Quick fire. What's the best prize they could give? Could be anything. Could be ridiculous. Could be like a draft pick, could be salary cap relief, anything. Could be all the boys get PS5s.
A really good one I saw was you get to. There was some like extra thing where it's like you can only move this and this and this. It has to be within 2. I think winner of the in-season tournament, if they make the playoffs, they get to pick their first round opponent. And if they don't make the playoffs, they get an extra second round pick, like an extra, like you put it at the start of the second round, and that's your prize. So I think that's the balance. Or you can choose
first pick in the draft.
And, if you make the playoffs, like you can still choose that. Like say you're the Nuggets and you don't have any draft picks that year, you can be like, okay, I'm going to take that instead. We're happy with whoever we get in the playoffs.
I like this. Kiss on the forehead for each player from Adam Silver. Adam Silver, by the way, who did you see the clip of him talking about the new Skim under whatever it is, the Kim Kardashian underwear?
Wearing it right now.
Yeah,
Sean, Jordan Walsh will get money. I think it's everybody on the roster, I assume.
Mark in the chat. No hot takes for me tonight. I gotta go back to hang out with the fellas for Friendsgiving. Wait till you see. Maybe I'll show these pictures at the chat in the pod.
Would be really funny. Would be cool.
That would be funny.
I hope they make the second round just to lose. Sam, any final thoughts?
Final thing about the in-season tournament, like say the Celtics win and then they choke in the real playoffs. everyone's gonna be like NBA Cup cursed. You don't want to win that. You won't win a title.
True. All right. Thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure to subscribe to How About Them Celtics. New pod dropping tomorrow at 5 a.m. Check that out. Check out our 2 latest videos on Daniel Tice. People liked it and people hated it.
Or maybe they didn't like it. Yeah.
Well, it's
Got
half
in
and
a
half. And then other video on Jayson Tatum, which I thought was pretty good. Thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure to check in on the channel tomorrow at 5 a.m. Subscribe to How About Them Celtics, and we will see you guys for the next game.